Rhea Ripley is one of the most well-known stars in WWE. She established herself as the top women's champion in the company before she was forced to vacate her title due to injury. Now, she has reacted after a fellow star apologized to her for his past behavior, but she's harshly turned him down. Duke Hudson and Ripley are familiar with one another, but after WrestleMania 36, Hudson insulted her. He said that he always knew that she would fail, and that's exactly what happened. This was in response to her losing her title to Charlotte Flair, something no one thought would happen. "I saw you going out there and falling flat on your face. I thought the pressure would be too much, and with you representing NXT, you representing Australia, you would face. I know WrestleMania didn't go the way anyone thought it would, but you still failed. You still let everyone down." Rhea Ripley told the WWE star to get out of her face on that occasion, understandably irate by his behavior. Hudson posted about it today and asked her to accept his apology for the horrible things he had said 4 years back. "On this day 4 years ago. Wow. I can't believe I said such horrible things to you at Rhea Ripley _WWE. Please accept my apology. I hope you know that's not me anymore." The Eradicator would not take it and decided to tell him directly. She rejected his apology and said, "Absolutely not." Rhea Ripley had a much better WrestleMania the past 2 years. While Rhea Ripley didn't enjoy her WrestleMania win for too long this year, thanks to her injury at the hands of Liv Morgan, both 2023 and 2024 went considerably better than 2020. Losing to Charlotte Flair then left her directionless about what was next. However, in the last 2 years, she not only won, she did so by dominating and establishing herself as the top champion. WrestleMania 39 was a form of revenge for Mania 36 in many ways, with her beating Charlotte Flair to win her title. Rhea Ripley, known for her unapologetic persona and fierce presence in the WWE ring, recently found herself at the center of a heated controversy that has fans and fellow wrestlers alike buzzing. The incident began during a live broadcast of Monday Night Raw when a fellow male WWE star, whose identity has been momentarily withheld, made disparaging remarks that crossed from typical showmanship into personal insult. The comment, which was made during a promo segment intended to hype an upcoming mixed-gender tag team match, was not scripted and caught everyone off guard, including Ripley herself. The male wrestler, in an attempt to undermine his opponents, referred to Ripley with a derogatory remark that ignited a fury in Ripley, known as much for her physical prowess as her no-nonsense attitude. As the comment aired live, it was clear from Ripley's immediate reaction that the words had struck a nerve. The camera caught a rare glimpse of genuine shock and anger crossing her face before she regained her composure. Social media erupted almost instantaneously, with fans rallying behind Ripley, condemning the comment and demanding a public apology from her co-star. The next day, WWE issued a formal statement condemning the remarks and affirming their commitment to respect among athletes, regardless of gender. The wrestler in question followed up with a public apology via his Twitter account, acknowledging his inexcusable comment and expressing his regret for the words he chose. He mentioned that he had sought to personally apologize to Ripley, but reports surfaced that she had refused to accept his apology in private. Insiders close to Ripley shared that she felt the apology was motivated more by public pressure and the backlash rather than a genuine understanding of why his remarks were so offensive. Ripley herself took to social media to address the situation. In a succinct and pointed tweet, she stated, "Respect isn't just given, it's earned. Words have power, think before you speak." The refusal to accept the apology publicly turned the situation into a larger discussion about respect, gender dynamics, and the behavior expected of professional athletes, particularly in the hypermasculine world of professional wrestling. Ripley's stance resonated with many, particularly women, who saw in her response a stand against casual sexism and the often dismissive treatment female wrestlers endure. The following week on Raw, WWE capitalized on the real-life tension, arranging for a face-to-face segment in the ring between Ripley and the offending wrestler. The arena was charged with anticipation as fans awaited Ripley's live response. As the two stood in the center of the ring, the male wrestler offered another apology, this time directly to Ripley in front of the live audience. Ripley, microphone in hand, listened and then responded not with the expected acceptance of the apology, but with a challenge. "You want to make things right? Prove it in the ring. Actions speak louder than words." This response was met with roaring approval from the audience, shifting the narrative from one of controversy to a challenge of redemption and respect. WWE quickly announced a singles match between the two at the upcoming pay-per-view event, turning a moment of real-life tension into a storyline that would draw viewers and potentially educate its audience on the implications of words and actions. As the pay-per-view approached, the promo packages ran not only clips of the original insult and subsequent confrontations, but also interviews with other wrestlers and commentators discussing the broader implications of respect and redemption in sports. Ripley trained visibly harder, her social media filled with clips and statements emphasizing strength, respect, and resilience, not just physically but in character. The match itself was charged with an intense energy, both competitors showcasing their best in the ring. The storyline concluded with Ripley defeating her opponent, not just with her signature riptide, but with a display of sheer dominance and technical skill, reinforcing not just her physical capabilities, but also her standing as a respected and formidable athlete in the wrestling world. In the aftermath, the male wrestler's character took a turn, showing a more humble and respectful demeanor in subsequent appearances, often citing the lesson learned from Ripley. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley's merchandise sales spiked, her fan base grew, and she was featured in several high-profile interviews discussing not only her wrestling career but also her role as an advocate for respect and equality in sports. This incident, while initially a moment of controversy, became a pivotal point in Ripley's career and a defining moment in how WWE addressed and incorporated real-life issues into their programming, showing that the line between entertainment and reality can sometimes blur, leading to meaningful discourse and change.